Nico, I remember interviewing Chris before the Giro after he'd reconned the Zoncolan, and I said, is it a big risk going for the Giro and missing out on your 5th Tour de France? Do you think you'll have any regrets?
Yes and no. I think we have Alberto beside us, and he's done the double. So, you know, and he managed the double last year with the Volta as well. So, you know, at this stage in his career, I think Chris is going for records, and that was a risk to take if you want to go for records. And if you want to put a stamp on history books, it was a risk to take. He's missing out on the Tour, but he gave it a proper go. You know, I mean, he's not bad. He's just not winning the race.
Do you think it was a mistake, Alberto, to try the Giro and the Tour?
In my opinion, no. I think that now he's in the history because he has the victory in the 3 big tours, Tour, Giro and Vuelta. And okay, it was very close to don't win the Giro, but at the final he won the Giro, no? And in my opinion, yeah, it's not a mistake. Also, sometimes the rider need a new motivation. For example, in my case. And then I understand perfectly, and I think it's not a mistake.
And also, and you will understand this, the pressure of trying to clear your name with the legal battles. This is a big thing, isn't it? It takes much energy.
Once.
Sí, que tiene mucha presión y que con todo el tema legal que ha tenido y que le cuesta mucho energía.
Of course, it's not the best, no, for training or for ready for a big tour. But for their part, I think at the final, the rider is concentrated at 100% in the training, in a good condition, and are ready for take the victory again. Okay, not every riders are the same strong in the head, but in my opinion, I think for him it's not a big problem. But the Giro is a hard race, okay? You can have a very strong team, but it's a hard race. You spend a lot of energy. And also, to Froome, in my opinion, at the Giro was not the same Froome than in other race. Not very, very strong. The day of finish was incredible, but the rest of the days, I think that maybe the rivals can attack more to him, but some days maybe don't take the opportunity of this, and at the final Froome won the Giro, but not maybe with the same level than in other race.
Yeah, so Chris Froome perhaps not a contender now anymore to Geraint Thomas, but plenty are Tom Dumoulin in 2nd place, but also, Nico, Nairo Quintana yesterday finding some form.
Yeah, he was really good, wasn't he? He went from the bottom of the climb, gave it a good effort. Was it only 5 years ago was his last win in Tour de France? It's true that every year we always think that he's going to be there in the high mountains and deliver, and he was always beaten. And then I think yesterday for him was a big relief, and yeah, it was exciting to see him go so well on the climb.
And I guess, Alberto, Movistar will try and make it very hard for Geraint Thomas tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. But maybe more than for Geraint Thomas is for the podium. At the final, if we analyze, okay, Movistar will be very happy with the victory of yesterday. It's one of the more biggest days and incredible because 65 kilometers only. But the Movistar is not here for try to put 3 riders in top 10. It's minimum for try to put somebody at the podium. And for this, they need attack. They have a very strong team with Soler, with Valverde, with Landa, and with Quintana. And for sure, in my opinion, will be the team that will put more pressure tomorrow in the race.
So a Colombian victory yesterday, but we're going to talk about another Colombian now for Team Sky, Egan Bernal. Tell us, I mean, both of you, tell us what you think about Bernal.
What I can say, you know, and now if you look at the TV, you know, I don't remember any rider that with 21 years old do the same that Egan Bernal. I think that in Team Sky you need close this rider, and I think that also for Thomas it's a good opportunity to win this Tour de France because Egan Bernal, I don't know if can wait 2 years. Incredible. For me, this rider can do a history in this sport.
And Nico, I don't think a Colombian rider has actually ever won the Tour de France. He can be the man.
Yeah, it looks like that. I think he was definitely the revelation of this year. You know, at the start of the year, he started on a very, very strong base. Many thought that, you know, it was his strong debut and he was going to kind of calm down over the year. And no, he's proven that he was stronger again in the Tour. And, you know, it was questionable, was he going to ride the Tour as well? At some stage, I think it was even talked about the Giro, but I think it was a great choice to put him in the Tour. And yeah, I think he is definitely one of the revelations of this Tour in terms of young riders.
Okay, well, let's move on to our Tour hero for the day. There's another man who fell off his bike, Peter Sagan. We thought he was going to win the green jersey any which way, but because if you can fall off, anything can happen. As you can see, he was bumped up really quite badly, and I say for that reason, he is our Tour hero. He fell on his arse there, as he says, and he says, thanks, I'm going to be fine, and I'll be racing all the rest of the way to the Tour, to the Champs-Élysées. So let's hear now from him this morning, just confirming he will continue here at the Tour.
Still, I am very happy because from the crash what I had, it's could be much worse. Then I am very lucky and happy to be here and try to continue.
So confirm the points standings here. Peter Sagan there with that massive lead over Alexander Kristoff and Julian Alaphilippe up to third, and Arnaud Demar did make the time cut with a remarkable time up the final climb yesterday. So it's a sprint day today. I wonder how Peter Sagan will be. Well, let's hear now from the coach. You can look forward to for us to stage 18.